cell phone
Okay.
and all kinds of stupid stuff.
See, it's all you gotta do. You just set it up
Do what?
like this,
And then you just hear
And-
him tell stories.
he just tells stories, and you got him on. It's a video recorder.
Yeah, see, my phone don't have all those.
Gladys,
this is
these
Teresa May.
these phones aren't. They're not that expensive.
Hello? Hello? I'm here at Poppy's visiting Dad. Huh?
Well, he ain't even talking.
What are you doing?
I got you on video, Daddy.
On video?
Yep. I'm making a movie.
We're going to get a cup of coffee.
I'm making a movie of my baby.
I had to go to breathing doctor yesterday.
You did?
I'm here at Dad's. We were supposed to go.
Boy, they put me through the meal.
No, we're not.
Did they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
The regular person wasn't there that gave me, that checked me,
So she's got to go home here in a few.
had a woman,
Yeah.
2 women.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Brenda's
They really put me through the meal.
Oh, my.
I went in there at 1 o'clock, and I didn't get out of there till after 3 o'clock.
I only had 1 cup of coffee.
She walked me up and down the hall, and man, that is a long hall.
How come you didn't get a wheelchair?
Huh?
Why didn't you get a
She
wheelchair?
wanted me to walk, get my oxygen,
Level up?
my oxygen level.
Mm-hmm.
Then go get some teeth.
You want your teeth?
I'll go get them in a minute. I gotta comb my hair.
Okay.
And they woke me up and down that hall.
I don't know if I'm...
They checked my oxygen 2 or 3 times. 3 times.
Here in about an hour.
I won't be here.
And they,
What time are you leaving?
Here real soon. I gotta go.
what are you gonna do?
Hey, Daddy, I'm gonna be gone for about an hour, and then I'll be right back.
Who's that, Teresa?
Yeah, I'll be right back. Won't be gone long. Okay?
Where's she at?
She's out and about. She wants me to meet her somewhere.
Where's she at?
She's out, running around.
What's she got going on?
Nothing.
She ain't working either?
Well, she can get a job. I can't. I can't go
Huh?
get a job. I don't have no.
Is that getting my teeth too?
Yes.
Oh, Daddy.
Yeah. It certainly is.
Cheryl told me this morning, said, Honey said, I had a dream. She never dreams any. I said, what was it? She said, I dreamed that all my teeth was coming out.
That is so weird. I dreamt the same thing. That all my bottom teeth... I dreamed the same thing last night. That all my bottom teeth
That's what
fell
she said.
out and they were sideways.
She said,
I woke up going...
She said I'd get my hand like this, and I'd take my hand back and said it'd be full of teeth.
Well, mine didn't fall out. They were just... I dreamt that all my bottom teeth came out.
Well, that's what she dreamed.
Well, ain't that the weirdest thing? Oh, wow. That is strange. I woke up this morning. I dreamt that my teeth were all...
Do you take your teeth out of a night?
Yeah.
You need to turn it where you can see him.
I
I can't see him.
I can't hear
Do
you.
you know when we lived on
Just hold it.
Millersburg Road, when
They record up to an hour if you wanted to.
I guess it was
Oh man, this is
Billy
worth $1 million.
wasn't born when we lived there, was he?
You should get
Yeah,
one.
he
They're
was.
$100 for
And
the
you
phone.
can
Brenda
you
wasn't.
can do this. And,
Yeah, and
and,
they're-
and,
and
if
it's-
Daddy passed away, you can put this on a video.
And
People
they're,
can see this.
Yeah, and those phones are $100, and it's $45 a month for unlimited everything. That it's a smartphone. It does.
That's what Ron's got.
I
A
love.
smartphone.
I wouldn't have. I had a phone just like you.
I can't
a
get used.
dinosaur.
I had one like this, and I got so mad at it, I was going to throw it out the car window one day.
Yeah, well, you just gotta get used
I tried
to
it for a month, and I said, I can't handle this thing. It's stupid. So what you was talking about? Millersburg Road, Poppy? Tell me.
When I was working at cemetery,
Yeah?
we had a funeral out there one time.
I
This
can text
man,
that to you, your phone.
he had swallowed his false teeth and killed him.
I've never heard of that,
That was on.
I bet that's possible.
What you call it?
It's possible.
He swallowed his false teeth and they choked him to death.
I ain't gonna sleep. I wouldn't sleep in them.
You know, I sleep in my teeth.
You do?
I've slept in my teeth ever since I got them. I've never not slept in them.
Nothing mean.
There's been a few times that I didn't, but I sleep in my teeth because they feel just like. I mean, they feel they feel more like my real teeth because I've never take them out unless I'm cleaning them.
Yep.
I put them in. I get up in the morning. I put them in the Polydent. Let them.
I mean, if you can do that, that's wonderful. I wish I could.
And then I take them out, clean them good, and put them back in. I have always slept in my teeth. I've never taken them
I
out.
tell you what, Fix-A-Dent, they will never come out.
That
Fix-A-Dent, they won't come out.
I hate that old oozy stuff.
Polydent, I don't like it. I bought some, and it's just so.
I've had everything.
It's so gluey. So
I've tried everything.
I like my Fix-A-Dent.
That works better.
Yeah.
I think I've got Polygrip.
I don't like Polygrip.
I don't like all that oozy stuff.
No, it's just too gluey for me.
Because it gets out in my mouth. I can't stand
I don't
that
like
stuff.
It. I went right back to my Fix-A-Dent.
I've used
I
everything.
ain't never found no kind of stuff for my dentals except in
It's that stuff called cushion grip.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
I
get
used
it.
that
Can't
for
get
a
it
long
no
time.
more.
But you can't. They quit selling it on store
That's
shelves.
the only thing I could ever find.
That worked
for my
really well.
teeth.
Really?
It would help me. It cushioned mine. Plus, it helped them fit snugger.
Sure gets.
But I've gotten used to not using anything, so I don't use anything on mine.
Oh, wow.
Sure get. I has to my bottom plate. My top plate's all right.
Well, here you go. I'm gonna go. I'll be back in about an hour.
Okay, I'll be
Okay.
here.
Yeah, I can send this video
love
to
you,
you.
sweetie.
I love you.
Mwah.
I can send this to you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love your eyes.
Oh, okay.
You said, I love you, sis.
I love
I
you.
really
You're
do,
my sister,
sweetie.
of course. I love you. You're my sister. You helped raise me. Golly,
I can
really?
see the love in your eyes.
Well, golly.
I love you.
I love you.
Hey, do you ever
Well,
watch
I'm gonna go in here
movies?
and
Yeah.
get my teeth fixed.
Have you ever heard that movie War Room? Have you heard of it yet?
What is it?
It's called War Room. Our church, on a Friday night, on the 18th of March, we're going to show a film, and it's that movie called War Room.
Mm-hmm.
You ought to come and see it if you could.
I've never heard of it.
It's a Christian movie.
Right.
But, oh, that's a good movie. Best movie you ever seen in your life.
Huh.
Oh, it's a good movie. So if you can come.
Okay.
You'd love it.
I'm
Good
s-
chance. It's on a Friday evening, so I gotta see. I'll be back in about an hour.
Okay, honey.
Okay.
I'll be here.
I love you.
Let the Lord takes me away.
I'll be
I'll
back
be
in a
here.
little while.
All right. I won't be here,
You
though.
won't be here,
No.
but at least I got to see you for a minute.
Yes, I'll see you next week.
Okay.
All right, sis.
Bye.
Bye.
You'll be here when she gets back, won't you?
No, Daddy. I got stuff to do.
What do you got to do?
I got to run to the store and get some food. Cecil's going to get off work at 3:30 today, so I got to. Brenda's coming over.
I told her the other day over here, I said, that stinking Mustang that took your place here. I said, you don't come see me. And I said, you don't bring me nothing to eat. I said, done took it too.
She's on.
She stayed here till after dark.
I know, bless her heart. She's on her way here now.
Did you?
Yeah. She's apparently making you some food.
I got food over on the stove and I ain't eat yet.
Yeah.
Won't eat.
I don't know. She wanted to know if you had potatoes.
Potatoes over in the drawer.
I didn't know, so she said she'd be here in about 10 minutes.
She's something else, ain't she?
Yeah.
She tickles me.
I love her so much, Daddy.
Hmm?
I love them so much.
Oh, Brenda.
And Gladys. Yes, I do.
Well, I'm glad to see you three sisters really love one another and realize you won't be here forever.
Yep. Life's too short to be stupid all the
Sure,
time.
yeah.
I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it.
Nothing any better than being real close to your sisters and
Yep.
brothers.
I love them with all my heart. I always have, and I love them. I can't help it. I help raise Brenda.
Paul, my brother,
Yeah.
baby brother,
Yeah.
one that died here a while back.
Yes, Daddy.
It about 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
He stayed with me just about all the time.
I loved Uncle Paul. He was so
Even
cool.
when he was grown.
Yeah.
Well, I lived on Riverside there where Brenda was born.
Yeah.
He stayed with me there.
Yeah.
Worked at that egg plant.
Yep.
And when he was just a kid, he worked for the cemetery there in Clay
Yeah.
and got that water all over him, about killed him. Water come out of the casket. They took up a girl's body
Yeah.
and water got on him out of that casket. Lost all of his hair. About killed him.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Why?
I don't know. It's poison. Human body's poison when they die.
Is that why you say don't touch them?
Yeah, they're poison. And
Can
he
I-
lost all of his hair.
Well, I'm going to touch you.
He got where, well, you can that way, but what way that water come out of them, out of that casket, it just got all over him, his clothes and all.
It was mixed with that
Yeah,
fluids they put in you.
yeah. He lost all of his hair. He got to where he couldn't walk. He couldn't walk a step. Couldn't make a step.
Wow.
We thought we're gonna lose him for over a year. He couldn't walk. He didn't have no hair. Had to wait on him. Everything he did had to wait on him.
Really?
Everywhere we went, I had to carry him on my back. Him a grown boy, just about grown. I carried him. When we lived at Henderson out there in Weaverton, we was about a mile from the store up there in Weaverton. And when we'd get ready to go to the store, I'd carry him on my back up to the store and back home.
Wow.
Carried him. And that made me really close to him. I really loved him.
He was something else, I'll tell you.
Huh?
He was something else.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Paul was a trip. He didn't care what he said.
No, he was plain spoken.
Yes, he was.
When they lived out there in the country there by Shady Grove, Green Grove, Shady Grove. They lived there for years there in that old house there on the road there on the highway. I was down there one day and I went to see him quite a bit there.
Yeah.
And he told me several different times he was in real bad health there. He told me one time, he told me twice. He said, I want you to come down here sometime and if I can think of it, so I want to show you something. And I said, well, what do you want to show me? Well, he said, I'll show you and tell you when you get down there.
Yeah.
Hi, Granny.
Granny? Wow. You called a lot of things, but not Granny.
There's my baby sister.
Who's your other your sister?
She had
You
to
shut the
leave.
door
You're on
there,
video
little lady.
camera.
She had to leave.
Yeah, Teresa called. She'll be back in an hour.
Shut your door and then hug
Look,
me.
she's
Give me a
hopping.
hug, Granny.
I'm recording.
Supposed to be with my cane, but I've been coming over here without my cane a couple days.
Okay.
What?
Nothing, Daddy.
Did you get that Mustang over here?
Yeah. Told you it wasn't the Mustang, it was me.
So, anyway,
I better start that while it's still.
he called me one day and he said, he said, if I don't get to see you before this happens, he said, what I wanted to show you, he said, I want to show you what I want to be buried in.
Who?
Oh. He said,
A ball cap.
he said, I've got them in the closet by themselves. I said, you have? He said, yes, I'll show you what they are. So I want to be buried in them. And I thought of that time after time, how he was dressed there in that casket.
Well, is that what he wanted to be buried in?
Huh?
Is that what he wanted to be buried in?
What he had on?
Yeah.
No. No, he had clothes over in Illinois where he's living. I'm sure he did. See, they was just down there at Jerry in Maryland on a visit.
Oh.
And I imagine they was getting home, ready to go home that day that he died. I imagine it was. I don't know. But that's what they were doing that day. They'd been staying down there for a week or two during Maryland.
I didn't know that.
See, they'd go down there every now and then and spend a week there during Maryland, or a week off.
Yeah.
And then they'd go back home. They lived in Cave Rock, Illinois.
Yeah.
Not Cave Rock, but
Did you find out who that
County
car
town.
was from the jury?
It's a rental, Gladys.
Why she got a rental?
Her car oil's going somewhere, and they got to fix it.
But that's how see, when I lived over on Riverside where Brenda was born, he stayed with me there all the time. Him and Jeanette was separated. And he stayed there with me and worked at the egg plant. He was going with Irene Reynolds. And when
I like the name Irene.
when Martha died,
That's not my legal name, to be honest.
I'm sure that he'd been having dealings with that girl before Martha even died. That was Martha's daughter.
Yeah. Well,
But I'm sure her and Paul had been playing around before that.
Uncle Paul, he was a...
He was quite around. And
Right.
so he called me down there. He called me when he was over in Illinois then, when he called me.
Yeah.
Or we were talking one day. And he said, hey, Dewey, he said, do me a favor. I said, well, what you want me to do? He said, see if you can locate Irene down there, up there anywhere. Said, if you can find her and she'll live with me, he said, I'll move to Evansville. That's after Martha died. I said, well, I'll see what I can find, but I said, I don't know if I can or not. Well,
I made it here in 5 minutes.
well, let's see now. How
What are you
is it?
making? What are you in there making?
This is cabbage.
Cheryl does a woman's hair that was married to, she was married to oh shoot. Anyway, I was running around with a boy when I was just a boy. And me and this boy run around together all the time there at Providence. Went to buffalo chases together all the time. Buffalo chase is a dance.
Oh, I didn't know.
And
I did too.
Friday and Saturday nights they'd have that buffalo chase upstairs down uptown there up over in store buildings.
Mm-hmm.
And man, there'd be 200 people up there on Friday and Saturday nights on them buffalo chases. Great big opening up there.
Who'd you go with?
Huh?
Who did you go with?
I didn't go with nobody.
Oh, you didn't go?
We'd just be up there dancing.
You went with Mama?
Huh? No, I wasn't. I didn't even know her then.
Oh, you didn't know Mama then?
Mm. And me and this boy run around together all the time. His name was, I'm got in bad shape. I'm getting to where I can't think of nothing. His name was, But anyway, we was up there and dancing one night, one Friday or Saturday night, I don't remember which.
Yeah.
And there's this boy there in town that had been in the Army. He was an overbearing guy to start with.
Yeah.
And when he come back Providence out of the Army, he really thought he was hot stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even think his name. And we was all up there at that dance that night. Oh, I guess there's 200 people up there at night. And me and this boy was sitting side by side. And there's this girl that always went up there at that dance, that lived there at Providence. She worked in Bright Spot Restaurant. She was a beautiful girl, blonde-headed. She was pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody wanted to go out with her. So this Porter, James Porter was this guy's name, come out of the Army.
I remembered.
He kept wanting to dance with this girl, and she wouldn't dance with him.
She didn't like
Didn't
him.
nobody like him.
Yeah, she didn't like him.
Mm-mm. And this boy that was with me danced with her. And this Jane Porter kept watching them. And they kept dancing, and she really liked this boy that sitting beside me. She really liked him.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever danced with her or not. I believe I did a few times. And Jane Porter come around the front of us, sitting there.
What are you making?
And didn't say a word to nobody. He just hauled off and just smacked this boy that was sitting by me. He just smacked him crazy. Face was real red right there in front of all them people. And he just looked at him. This boy was sitting with me. He's a real quiet boy. And he just looked at him. And he stumbled a minute and he said, James, he said, Porter, said, you won't never do that no more.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that. Nobody thought nothing about it. So he got up and he danced with this girl again. He told her, he said, you do me a favor? She said, yeah. She really liked him. He said, will you dance with Porter? She said, I don't want to. He said, will you do it for me? She said, yeah. I said, why? I said, what's for? Said, you dance with him, make a date with him. She said, what are you talking about? He said, just listen to me. Said, when this dance is over at 11 o'clock, Said, you walk out of this, come downstairs, and said, walk around the city building back here. It was a public toilet and thing back there.
No, I can't reach it.
And there was some great big sewers that you put in the ground.
Yeah.
There was 4 or 5 of them set down at the end of the building up on their ends.
Mm-hmm.
You could get over in them. He said, you make a date with him and said, walk out around that building and said, walk toward the street, which was the restaurants and things up there.
Yeah.
Said, when you get up there by them towel, said, you run. She said, have you lost your mind? He said, no. Said, just do what I tell you. Said, do it for me. She said, I'll do it for you. But said, I wouldn't do that at all. So she did. When the dance was over, I told him, I said, I'm going down the street and out the street. Well, he had done gone. He left. And I went down the street, up to the light, down towards, headed toward the house, towards where I lived. And I got down to this opening that come up to the restaurants, and I heard this gun go off. People come in running everywhere and hollering, screaming, carrying on. And a lot of them said, he's dead, he's dead. And I thought, the police has come up there and up there by the restaurant, went down there, and they're just standing there. And here they come, walking up the street with him. I said, what in the world has took place? And I can't think this boy's name to save my life. Running around with him for years. And said he had just killed Jane Porter.
What?
I said, what? Said, sure, yeah. Said, he just killed Jane Porter. So they took him around, took him through the hall and put him in jail. The boy that done the killing.
Was it the boy that was dancing with the girl?
He killed him. The boy that's sitting by me killed the one that smacked him. When he told him there at the dance, he'd never do that no more. And then when the dance was over, he killed him. He had that girl walk him around that towel and killed him.
Oh, did he go to prison?
No, he never done a day in jail.
Why?
Didn't nobody have no use for Jane Porter.
Boy.
He was hated even by the police. I said he went to jail. He shot him and killed him. He had his dad's shotgun. He took his dad's shotgun back home and come back up there, and the police took him down there and put him in jail.
All right, they're on there for now.
Next morning, they let him out of jail.
I never heard nothing like that.
He never spent a day in jail for the murder.
Oh, wow.
And this boy,
That's
this
messed
James
up.
Porter, he was hated everywhere he went. Everybody knowed him. He come right here to Evansville one time. And I didn't know this till I met this girl. I was working for Fred Brink, hauling dirt. And there was a woman over on Virginia Street wanted some dirt dumped in her yard.
Mm-hmm.
And she had a girl named Virginia. Real pretty. Had a girl and a boy.
He was talking about pretty girls.
And this boy was trying to learn how to play guitar. And I knew a little bit about a guitar. And I got to going over there and trying to show him how to do some chords on the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Got to talking to this girl.
My arm's tired.
She said, where are you from? I said, Providence, Kentucky.
Take it off real quick.
She said, did you ever know Jane Porter in Providence? I said, the one that got killed? She said, yeah. I said, yeah, I knew him. I said, I was sitting in the dance the night he got killed. I said, sitting by the boy that killed him. She said, really? I said, yeah. She said, you know I was married to him? I said, you wasn't. She said, yes, I was. Her name was Virginia. Virginia Warren was her name.
Yeah.
I said, you wasn't? She said, yes, I was. She said, he come in through here, going to his camp, back to camp in the Army, and said he put me up a store, and we got married. And I don't remember now what state it was, but way off from here.
Here I go, the stupid headache.
And said we got to that state to where
Could be your
just
sinuses.
before we got to the place where he was stationed,
Same thing.
said he wanted to spend the night.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get some real sinus pills.
Said we went to motel,
Yeah.
and said he had put me up a big store and everything. Said I had asked him if he was married and so on and so forth. And he told me he wasn't. Said we went to this motel and said he had his bag of all his stuff in it, his pictures and everything.
Well, Gladys is on part.
And said he set him down on the floor, and he was in a hurry to get in the bathroom and get a bath. And said, well, he was in the bathroom getting a bath, said I went through his bag. Said I found his wife's picture and some kids and a letter from her that she had wrote to him in the camp. Said I put them back in there and didn't say a word.
Them thermal underwear ain't gonna keep
Said I hadn't had no dealings with him at all on just getting married to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Said he come back out of the bathroom, started putting his night clothes on. Said I told him that he better put his clothes on to go somewhere else. Said he looked at me real funny. He said, why? Said, because you're taking me back to Evansville. What for? Said, you told me that you wasn't married and all this kind of stuff. Said, I've looked through your bag and seen different. Said, you're going to annul this marriage. And said, if you fool me again, said, I'll have you put in prison.
Mm.
Said, you're taking me back to Evansville right tonight. Said she made him bring her back to Evansville that night. She said, I knew him. And that was the kind of reputation he had everywhere.
Okay.
He was something else.
He was a bad
He's
guy.
dead and gone, but I can imagine where he's at. James Porter was his name.
What do we do tomorrow?
But anyway,
Saturday.
I thought of that show Porter.
this woman that Cheryl does her hair right now
Transporter and Porter the dog.
Mm-hmm.
was married to this boy that I was sitting by. She was married to that boy that I was sitting by.
I think it's
Mother.
called Payback or
Not the boy that I was sitting by, but she was married to the man that was this boy's
no, he raised.
granddaddy. Or this boy's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was his granddad. And anyway, she was talking to him about, Cheryl was talking to this woman about, they was talking about me. And this woman asked Cheryl, said, where did you find such a good man as you've got? Said, he is so good to you. Said, where'd you find a man like that? And Cheryl told her, said, told her the story about me.
I gotta pee, don't make me laugh.
And she said, does he have any brothers?
Hold this, I gotta use the bathroom.
Cheryl said, yes, he does. He's got a brother.
It's a long
single.
story. I thought it would be on the door.
So she called Paul and talked to Paul. And Paul asked her some pretty personal questions. She said, I don't want to fool with him. She lives right down here right now. Lives down here in the housing project. And she was married to this boy that I was sitting by. Her mother was married to this boy that I was sitting by. Grandmother or something. Anyway, this kin. She knew him. I can't think that boy's name to save my life. It's a very simple name. I can't never think his name when I'm trying to talk about him about something.
I'm getting a bigger one.